This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
One of the biggest insults you can give someone is, "I don't have any time for you." That's the biggest insult you can give someone. Imagine a husband walks in from a long day at work and his wife says, "Hi," and he runs up towards the staircase. Just before he gets to the staircase, he takes a box and he throws it on the kitchen table. "Here, I bought you something." She opens it up. It's a beautiful diamond bracelet. But he has no time for her, so it doesn't mean anything. You know, do we have time for Hashem? Sure, we daven. Sure, we make brachas. We bench. We say Hashayotza. But do we have time for Hashem? The biggest insult is if we don't have time for Hashem. Rabbi Shlomo Freifeld once said, when a person gets called up to the Torah, he makes the bracha. Asher bocha bonu mikol ha'amim, chose us from all the nations. V'nosan lonu es Torah, and gave us his Torah. Says Rabbi Shlomo Freifeld Zatzal, then in the previous generation, the second part of that bracha was the greatest challenge. They knew who they were. They knew everything about themselves and who chose them. But it was hard to keep the Torah. It was hard to keep Shabbos. It was hard to keep Kashrus. In this generation, the first part of the bracha is our challenge. Asher bocha bonu mikol ha'amim. The Rabboni Shel Olam chose us. That means he loves us. And if he chose us, then we have to reciprocate. There was a journalist by the name of Dorothy Thompson that was sent by a newspaper to cover the very first Zionist convention in Basel, Switzerland. And she spent a few days there and she observed when she wrote down everything she saw. And she asked to be taken to the Knessia Gedola in Poland with all the greatest Rosh Yeshivas and Rebbes. And she spent a few days there and she wrote down the following. She said, "In Basel I saw the Jewish intellect. In Poland I saw the Jewish God." You know, imagine if a person goes and he takes a walk in the forest and he sees someone with an axe and he's standing there and he's chopping down the trees one after the other. But it's not going. His axe is blunt. And he says to him, "My dear friend, how long have you been doing this for? You look exhausted. Maybe take a break. Maybe sharpen the axe." And the guy says, "No, I've got the whole place here to cut. I'm busy. I don't have time to stop." That's something we have to realize in our lives. Stop and think, who chose us? Which nation are we? Who's the creator of the world? And if we do that, we'll have a different life.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.